Hi there, trader. Have you ever wondered, how do I unlock my deposit bonus? Well, this video actually dives into the 7 best trading practices to do just that. First of all, though, be aware that trading for exchange or global financial markets is considered high risk, may not be suitable for everyone. Please seek the advice of an independent financial advisor for more information on that. This webinar is not advice and is for informational and educational purposes only. And by continuing watching this video, you agree with this disclaimer and you're aware of the risk involved when trading. All right, so one of the things I wanted to start off with was that Animal Markets is offering a 50% deposit bonus during April or in May. That's up to 50%. Take a look at animalmarkets.com for more information on that. So if you are interested in that deposit bonus, then this video actually might be a great place to start, because as you probably know, deposit bonuses are a reward that brokers extend to traders when they deposit funds to their account. Now, in the case of Animal Markets, that's both valid for existing and new traders. And it's an interesting opportunity, of course, to use that capital and make a win-win situation out of it, both for the trader and the broker. So let's take a look at some tips that might help you actually capitalize on that bonus in the best way possible. First of all, in my opinion, it's always good to keep focus. And what I mean with that is that it's important to stay composed. We don't want to rush in and try to unlock that bonus within one day. We don't want to have exaggerated targets in mind just because we have that bonus lingering in the future. No, we don't want to let the bonus tempt us to risk-taking, and too much risk-taking, I should say, and overtrading. We should always maintain that disciplined approach that you see in the webinars with us, and Nennet also talks about that so often in our mutual educational webinars. A disciplined approach to using that bonus in a consistent manner. That's great. All right, so that's first thing. Second is, and that's kind of tied in to the keeping the focus, is that in poker, for instance, you have the term what's called all in. So you push all the chips on one hand and you go bust or you win big. Now in poker, there are actually a couple of situations where that's good. But in trading, it's a whole different ballgame. We don't want to get into that spot because we don't want to lose the trading capital. Trading capital we must protect. So we want to actually not do that at all, right? We want to make sure that risk management is always present and we're focused on that no matter what. Now, this might sound a bit silly, but yet very important and very logical perhaps. So you might be wondering, is it really necessary? But yes, we want to make sure if the broker is regulated, reviews and stuff like that. Animal Markets, of course, goes without saying, regulated by the FCA, and in Europe and in Australia. And you can also check out that Animal Markets won the Best MT4 Broker Award in the UK of 2015 as an extra. So tied to that, basically, with checking the terms is the review of the broker. Just already mentioned that, so that should be clear. Do the homework, of course, do the due diligence, and with Animal Markets, that's all very, very transparent. All right, next point, how to use that use the bonus, basically, right? Well, one way could be to use it as a margin, right? Combating the drawdown, and that is always useful. It's also important to apply well-defined strategies. All right, we can unlock the Forex deposit bonus, of course, very consistently if we apply a strategy day in, day out that we first of all have trained for, we know well. Obviously, that all, of course, is very important so that we are not, implementing something just brand new out of the blue and hope that that will be an overnight success without any sufficient practice. Now, you want to make sure that you practice sufficiently, of course, and then use that strategy for the deposit as well, right? The deposit bonus. That's the best practice, at least. And obviously, it's also important to pick a suitable bonus amount. And with that, I mean, it's maybe seem tempting to go for a very high bonus, because the thought of that bonus is exciting. A big amount that could be yours, but then again, if we think about it a bit more deeply, then we also realize that more volume is needed to unlock that bonus. So you want to choose a level carefully, a level that you think is doable to achieve within 6 months, and allows you still to trade, without too much risk, and gives you the opportunity to trade normally without a lot of added stress as well. So a high deposit bonus amount might seem very tempting, but you want to think about it and choose a more strategic amount that you think is really the optimal for you. And Admiral Markets has made that very easily because there's a slide there, right? You have basically go to Admiral Markets, you click on bonus deposit tab, or you click on that button. You get this, you go to a page where you have this slider and you can see exactly what your bonus is, and below that you can click on also the terms and conditions. All right, so these are just some best practices that I thought would be interesting to share with you. If you are interested in a deposit bonus in general, Admiral Markets, that's a good timing because Admiral Markets has one in April and May. So take a look, click on Get Your Bonus, and find out the details. Wish you all great trading, and talk to you soon. Cheers.